Have you taken the challenge yet? I sent you an ALS ice bucket challenge. Did you do it?
No, not yet. I've been challenged by 2 people.
Me and who else?
Helen Eide.
Okay, so who do you? So you didn't do it for me, so you'll do it for Helen.
I haven't
done it at all.
I
got a glass of pop I can toss in your face.
True, you could, but that would not be the challenge because it's supposed to be ice water.
Right. Well, why haven't you done it?
I just haven't got to it yet.
Okay. Well, if you don't do it in 24 hours, you gotta pay $100.
Well, some people are in a different time warp than others, and my 24 hours isn't up yet in my world.
For a little while when it first started, I was kind of in the camp of a lot of people that were like, why is this the dumbest thing I've ever seen?
Until you got challenged by 14 people.
Well, I did get challenged by 14 people, but then I did a little research and found out that last year, ALS and the ALS Association raised about $1.5 million in regular money. Mm-hmm. And since this thing started,
they've viral thing,
raised over $80 million just in the time that they've done this ice water challenge.
Yeah.
$80 million. So as annoying as it might be to see 30 of these videos a day on Facebook, $80 million. I'll see another 40, 50 of them every day. I'm fine.
It's gone international. I think I saw like some girl from Amsterdam that like basically had stickers on and did the ice bucket challenge. I almost donated.
Wait. What website were you at?
I was on Facebook.
Stickergirls.com.
I almost donated just for getting to watch. Like, oh, well, geez, I should donate for that.
Well, our friends in Australia are doing it. I just saw Glenn McKay did one.
Oh,
did you see his? So we should probably show this. We'll put it in later or something. But
just so that we know that you're not
Glenn McCoy. If those of you who don't know, Glenn McKay, McCoy as you pronounce it in Australia. Sorry about that, Glenn.
McCoy.
Yeah, he.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, he lives in Australia. He lives in Brisbane, Australia, which is a much warmer area, much more tropical area than a lot of the places.
Let's watch.
We're gonna turn it on. We'll just play it in the background. You don't necessarily have to hear him talk, so you can turn down the volume. But we'll just kind of see him, and then
hearing him talk is part of the fun.
Fast forward him to the part where you can see his mankini.
It's important that you.
It's because it's really. See, now they're gonna accuse me of not showing mine. If we show his.
Cutting it off.
No, that's okay. This is enough. You don't really want to see him much lower than that.
He doesn't know that, of course.
Nobody in Australia really wants to see Glenn McKay.
You have to be a friend of Glenn's to see what's below.
I've got a shout out.
Is it not showing?
I'm kind of afraid. You can see it right now.
Yeah, no, I can see it right now.
So I'm a little bit afraid.
Plus, he's a DJ, so he's a little talky.
Gosh, get to it, Glenn. Come on.
Well, you saw me challenge you, right?
It's like watching a porno movie. Come on. Let's get to the good part.
I can't believe you don't know how to fast forward a YouTube video, but hey, whatever, man.
We're almost to the end.
Well, just zip to it, because only thing we want to see is what it looks like when he's wearing his mankini. Oh, not that far. Right about there. There you go. See, he does all this talking.
He's telling a really long story.
Here he goes.
Whoa!
I know.
Oh my God!
It's like Bruno all of a sudden.
I can't believe he has an outfit like that.
Or he's wearing underwear with suspenders.
Wow. That is amazing. I take back. I said that it wasn't like Australia wasn't exotic. Not true.
You said Australia wasn't exotic?
It really is really exotic.
They got spiders that'll eat your head, man. It's very exotic there.
No, I just meant like kind of like, culturally. It wasn't I'm like I could fit in here pretty easily.
Well, and my nephew yesterday, I'm talking to my nephew and asked him if anybody had challenged him yet, and he said yes, and he's going to do this, but he says, I got a better idea. He says, I'm going to start my own ALS challenge, and I'm going to call it the Surprise Ice Bucket Challenge. He said, I'll come into the camera and he'll go, all right, Dave's in the next room and he doesn't know that he's been challenged for the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. So follow me. And he's going to walk in the other room with a bucket of water and douse his buddy.
Douse somebody else.
Right. I think that would go crazy viral with all the college and high school kids. I bet you money.
Yeah, but they won't donate anything. They don't have any money.
No, yeah, you'd have to donate to be able to splash your friend. Or at the very least, it would be a very funny viral version of the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge.
Right. Well, hey, let's. I've got something to share with
Yes.
you. Actually, this is more to share with Jeremy Breck. Actually,
Jeremy Breck, DJ, South Dakota.
yeah, Sioux Falls, South Dakota. He's one of our
lighting
graduates
designer,
of the
video
year.
designer.
All those
He's going to
things.
be helping us with the design at the Mobile Beat Las Vegas show. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yep. So anyway, I came across this and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so cool.
Okay.
We have to do this.
Okay.
And so anyway,
What is it?
it's well, you know, he's really into the video mapping, right?
Video mapping, if you don't know what that is where they take a video of anything you want, like video of me, video of you, video of a screen, a sky or something like that, and put it on something and like make a pole, all of a sudden have video on it, or have just one corner of a wall, or
Right. You could take any surface,
Or a
any
car.
shape. Yeah, any surface, any shape, and you can put a perfectly proportioned image on that
Right.
as if it's just projecting on that.
great example of
Surface.
this is they do this in Disney right now against the castle during the fireworks. During the fireworks.
Well, during the music awards, they did it.
Oh, they did
Remember
music awards
that,
as well.
Was it Carrie Underwood that was singing?
Oh,
and
yeah,
had the big
they-
white
they
dress,
video
and
mapped
they
her
video
dress.
mapped her dress.
There you go.
Yeah, so
That's
that's
a much
that's
better-
video mapping.
Right.
So this actually takes that one step further.
Ooh.
Okay, so this is really really wild. So I'm excited.
Okay.
I found this online. We'll share the link if you want to go ahead and look at this over and over. It wouldn't be the same without some
So what
pensive
are we looking
music.
at?
So anyway,
Video on Vimeo you found.
yeah, it's right here. So basically, this gal now it's scanning her face right now.
This is the real person?
So that so she can move her face around and it holds the video mapping in place. So the mapping will
did they
follow.
just video map her makeup on?
They did, yeah. And she's also able to move around while the mapping stays on where it's supposed to stay on her face. Look at that. That's video mapped makeup.
Crazy.
Check it out, ladies. You
This-
can go around with a little projector around your neck.
You'd have to have the thing hanging in front.
Whoa! Look at that, huh?
Okay, this is something we should do at Mobile Beat.
Or just, for your next bride.
I could just, what we could do? I could come on
wanna
and
be a
do an
cyborg?
impersonation. I could come on and do an impersonation of a celebrity, and then Jeremy will video map that celebrity's face on my face, and then they'll think that the famous person's there.
What a great idea!
I know.
Right? Maybe that could help us be funny. We just need to video map funny people.
Wait a minute, he's
on
saying
our
we're not
faces.
funny? We're not funny.
And then like famous comedians, like he's funny if we have their face. Oh, look at that.
Whoa. Okay.
Boy, now that's a date gone wrong. Like, whoa, what happened to you?
Man, are you allergic to chicken? What? If my girlfriend started to do that, I'd be like, what, do you have a problem with shellfish? What the heck is that is the coolest thing.
Isn't that awesome?
She's not moving very fast, but still she's moving.
But she's moving.
And,
I mean,
and the
do you know
video.
what this means? Eventually we can video map all the people on the dance floor.
Oh yeah, we have ugly people on the dance floor. No longer.
Make them beautiful. No longer do you need alcohol to make others look beautiful. We've got video mapping. So,
Oh yeah,
there you go.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and turn that off. That's great
Well,
sound
you
and all.
don't like the
we do
pensive- you don't
we
like
do
the pensive music?
Welcome to the Bill and Jason Show. In fact, we should take a break. Okay, you're listening to the Bill and Jason Show. Do you know who Alan Freed is, right?
Alan Freed?
Yep. I'm going to take away. I'm going to take a notch out of your DJ card if you don't know who Alan Freed is.
Oh, he's the one that did all those sex experiments.
He is not the guy who did the sex experience. Try again.
Alan Freed. No, that's
Alan
Freud.
Freed. No, that's Freud. Yeah, that's a different guy.
I don't know.
Alan Freed. Alan Freed is the guy who coined the phrase rock and roll. 1956.
Oh, of course, that guy. Yeah,
in
everybody knows
Cleveland,
that.
Ohio. He had the Moondog Coronation Ball, and he was the first one to bring R&B music to a white audience and integrated that, and then called it rock and roll. You remember Alan Freed?
Yeah. So
not that you lived through Alan Freed, but Alan Freed is a history of radio disc jockey.
He's not the guy from Sun Records, is he?
I don't know if he owned Sun. I don't think so. Alan Freed was a radio DJ.
Oh, he's a radio DJ.
Radio DJ, and he started doing these concerts, the Moondog shows. And anyway, he's responsible for coming up and coining the term rock and roll. Rock and roll didn't exist until Alan Freed said, this is rock and roll. Okay?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
Babies.
He probably put ladies and gentlemen, babies in there. Anyway, his ashes have been at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And they're asking them to remove them. They're asking to remove the ashes of Alan Freed from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland, Ohio. Lance Freed, his son, told the local news that he was asked by the museum's executive director to pick up the ashes because visitors were scratching their heads and can't figure out what this thing is. So Alan Freed, who began in Cleveland, Ohio, where the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is, the reason the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is in Cleveland itself, because Cleveland disc jockey coined the phrase rock and roll, now are asking to have Alan Freed's ashes removed from the Cleveland Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Okay, that's weird. Is it spilling on their heads? Is that why they're scratching their heads?
It's not. No, they're just because visitors don't know what it is, what the urn is. They don't know what the urn is.
It's not even so it doesn't even say who is in the urn.
Apparently.
Well, that's kind of stupid. And so now they're just in a huff. His son is like, get him out of the museum.
Well, they're gonna still keep him in. He's still gonna be talked about. But they're just the display case will hold a pair of Alan Freed's microphones instead.
And so
or headphones.
what does his son want to do with the ashes?
Does not say here. He needs to find a new resting place because it's the third time they've asked him to move it. So maybe Alan is got an odor.
Maybe Alan doesn't want to go.
Alan.
That's really weird. I think
is the third time that somebody's
he wants to open up
him.
a theme bar and put the ashes up on it's like, come and see Alan Freed's urn.
Well, I know. I suppose it's kind of odd to have remains of a human being in a museum, but
not really. Have you ever seen the mummies?
Well, yeah, but they're all wrapped up. They're not in a little jar.
That's even more
in the jars.
Gross in the cup. It's like there's just a big old cadaver that's pretty well preserved of that person, not like ashes.
That's true. Maybe we should ask our listeners, our thousands, our millions of listeners, to do a writing campaign into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, saying that this is a travesty, that the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame that wouldn't have the word rock and roll attached to it, or would he even probably be in Cleveland, if not for Alan Freed, should not take Alan Freed's remains away and out of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I honestly. Yeah, I think that we should do that.
Or you could just comment below right here on YouTube.
Or just get indignant on your own podcast.
Right. And send it to us and we'll insert it into ours and then it'll be a brand new indignant podcast.
This was reported by CNN. It's just crazy.
Well,
and by the way, here's
weird.
Alan Freed. If you don't remember what he looks like.
Oh,
you got a picture of Alan Freed.
Look at there. Let's digitally insert this into
That's Alan Freed.
Hello, everybody. Rock and roll.
Okay, it's not a puppet show.
It's like real time. Look at that. It's like I've
you're getting good at this technology thing.
I am, aren't I? Yeah, like really, really impressive.
Well, if you like our show, that's our love show.
I don't understand the why. I don't. There's no why. Like why are they trying to take him out?
Why they're saying because people go and see
because they don't
where
know
it is.
who he is.
They don't know who he is or know what is that thing? They got an urn there. What is that? Why?
Well, then,
why is that there?
Why would they? So it's like either say who he is or to let him have his remains.
Exactly. When the Henry Ford Museum in Detroit, or rather in Dearborn, Michigan, where I used to live, which is a suburb of Detroit, has a jar which has the last breath of Thomas Edison in it.
somebody like came up with a jar and
and when he breathed and he died, he went, and then they corked it, and it's in the museum. Edison's last breath, sitting on a stand in the Henry Ford Museum in Dover, Michigan.
Open it up, a genie will come out.
Right.
The Edison genie.
Right.
And it's Robin Williams. Hello there. Hey, what's going on? What do you want? 3 witches? You want to be a prince? What do you want?
Right, exactly.
So weird.
But they got that, so why wouldn't they have... Yeah, I see,
But they obviously
I'm
explained
indignant.
it because you know.
I'm indignant.
I don't know. I think we should bring his ashes on the Bill and Jason show.
I think that's a good idea. We'll have an interview.
Exactly. We'll talk that.
So what do you think of this?
Unless it was a bad last breath. Anyway, that's it for the Bill and Jason show. Thanks for tuning in. Leave your comments below. We can't wait to talk to you.
Follow us on Twitter.
And gosh, just 2 weeks TikTok, 2 weeks till we're in Vegas.
Like us on Facebook and see you in Vegas, baby.
Yeah, I'm going to play craps. We'll see you next week.
Broadcasting from high atop planet Earth at a rate of 96 kilobytes sampled per second over the interweb in an effort to stop glorifying being busy. This has been an entertainment experience production.